you today?
I just use the abilities that the Lord gave me to the best of, the best I can, and see where He leads from there.
I was talking to a coach earlier, and he mentioned that you used to play in college. Something happened in your last year. Can you talk about that a bit?
Yeah, I was playing down at Texas Christian University, and a week before my senior season, I tore my hip flexor and had to sit out a little bit for that. Tried to come back my senior season and didn't have the greatest year. So then after that, I went and I volunteer coached at Dallas Baptist University last year. Loved it down there. Great program there. Had hip surgery. Now my body feels great, and just want to see what's left in there.
Before you hurt your hip, how many were scouts looking at you? Were you being looked at for the draft?
Yeah, I didn't start my freshman year. I got in about 30-some games. And then my sophomore year on, I started every day in right field. Batted leadoff for us most of the time. Had really good years my sophomore and junior year. So yeah, I was talking to some teams. But then the senior season didn't go as planned, and didn't get drafted. And as of now, that was the end of my baseball career.
How hard has it been to, mentally to deal with that?
If I didn't have the Lord, really hard. But He's given me a peace through it all. I trust His plan for my life. Why I'm out here today is because, like I said, He's given me ability and talent, and I don't want to waste it. I don't want to say, hey, thanks for this, but I don't want to use it. So really, it's been all the Lord, and everything I do, I give it my all. Work with all my heart for Him, and then what His plan is, I'll follow.
Is it ever the moments of frustration where it's especially back then?
Yeah, obviously yes, because playing professional baseball is every little kid's dream, from growing up. And in my mind, I thought it was a for sure thing, especially with the years I had. But the way that the Lord works, He taught me a lot through it, and I'm so grateful for what I've learned. I wouldn't change anything for the world, how it's gone. But yeah, obviously yes, I was frustrated, but like I said, He's given me a peace through it all.
So this is almost it's such a cliche to say a second chance, but is this the sort of thing where it's another opportunity?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was reading my Bible the other day, and there's a parable about these workers that were given money, and the Bible is called talents. And a couple of them, they went and they, worked hard with them and gained more, and one of them hid it and didn't do anything with it. And I thought, man, I don't want to be that guy that just hides it in the ground and doesn't do anything with it. So that's my motivation to come out here today, and also my wife, she's been pushing me hard. So.
So did you come all the way up from Dallas for this?
Actually, we're living in St. Charles. I got a job at Westminster Christian School as an assistant AD and head baseball coach.
Awesome.
So been over there coaching some baseball, and still around it. So we love the area. My wife's a labor and delivery nurse at Sherman Hospital in Elgin, so we love the area.
Awesome. Not so much the winter though.
Oh man, I think I heard every day that she was gonna die.
I think everybody here thought that at some point.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah.
The last question I have is, I have two more questions. One is, if you don't make the team here, are you going to try out for another independent team, or have you given thought to what the next step might be?
I think so. My body feels great, like I said, and I don't want to be 40, 50 years old looking back saying, man, what if? I love every one of these guys out here because they got the heart to do it. They don't care what other people think. They love baseball. They got the heart, and they're not letting it go to waste. So, yeah, that's the plan.
And the last question, we're kind of in the middle of the day. How do you think it's been going so far?
It's going well. My last game I played in was in June of 2012. And just last week, my wife said, hey, Schaumburg has a tryout. You should go to it. So 1 week of getting ready for it after 2 years, I feel pretty good.
Just 1 week?
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see.
Is your hip feeling a lot better
Oh,
now?
it feels great. Yeah, feels really good.
Is there anything you'd like to add that I didn't ask?
Thanks for doing this. Thanks for being out here. And
I have a quick question before you head off. Obviously being hurt, was it hard to kind of be self-disciplined and waiting for your body to heal, or did you want to jump right back to it? I know you mentioned the last game you played was in 2012, so how hard was that
It was really hard, especially because I was still around college baseball last year at Dallas Baptist University. So, you know, seeing it every day and not being able to play, it was hard. But, you know, it's all part of life. It's all part of learning. And like I said, I learned a lot through it. I love coaching. Coaching's awesome. Love playing. Just love the sport of baseball. It's a microwave of sanctification is what I say. Because, you know, what you could learn in one game or maybe a weekend series in baseball, it might take some people a year, a couple years to learn in life. So I love it. I love sports. I love being around it. And while I still got some talent left in these bones, we'll keep trying.
Brance, is there an email address that I can send this? This won't be ready for a while, but
Okay.
I want to send it to you when it is, or if there's any questions I have, like to follow up how you're doing during the season.
Yeah, it's B Rivera, Rivera, at westminsterchristian.org.
And Westminster is just Westminster.
Westminster.
Okay.